Where do I start from? Preparation started a year to the tournament. I was going to lead a 3 sports team at TV3, and we had a grand coverage plan, which meant every box had to be ticked. A lot of paperwork and also coordination was brought to bear, and it was draining at times, but we had a tournament to cover, so no complaints. And then there was the very personal aspect where you have to avail yourself to other commitments, 6 months prior, and even what to and what not to pack also became a problem. That one always confusing, always confusing me. But I think I finally found a hack. I know better now, and I'm not telling you yet.
What was the hack?
I just said I'm not telling you, but I struggle every time to know what to pack and what not to pack. And even when I'm going for winter season, I want to still get like clothes that I can be very easygoing. I can relax in them. But I think one of the biggest challenge for me was I forgot to take food along. That is Ghanaian food. You know, when you're traveling, you have to get shito and some kinky there, or even now we travel with wachi. But in my mind, everything was work. I struggled. I got there and I realized, okay, I have to be eating meat every time. Come on, where's the kinky? Where's the wachi? And now I have to. When I have even just a little time, I have to be looking for but thanks to some friends in Qatar, FO and other guys, I managed to get my hands on some kinky and fish and some wachi, and of course, jollof. I had gone to Qatar a number of times before the tournament and seen for myself how they were getting ready. And I think that, so I knew that they were going to deliver a huge experience. In the end, they did. And this World Cup is the best by a stretch, and they really outdid themselves. And what makes it even more exciting was the fact that all the magic happened in one city, which never happened before. Also opened up possibilities for future World Cups of that kind, should that ever even be considered. So it was amazing. A lot of fatigue on journalists because everything was happening in one city. You can watch 2 games in a day, which you're done from here. You take about 25 or 30 minutes to get to the other venue. So it was stressful on the part of journalists, but I think on the part of the fans and everybody, it was joyous moment, and they got to really enjoy the World Cup because you can watch 2 teams play in a day. Beyond leading the 3 sports team at TV3, which has Yao Fusulabi, Nanaku Amankwa, Thierry Nyan, Nanaku Anderson, Daniel Yaboa, Aniela Alute, Beleshen, Oreku Ampofo, all the interns, Na, Sani, just name them. And the wider sports team within the group, that is Media General. I also worked with football's governing body, that is FIFA, and Super Sport as well. It was a privilege to work on all 3 projects. The 3 sports coverage went just as we had planned months ago. The team really gave off their all, both in Accra and also the cross productions that we did from Qatar. I couldn't have asked for a better team. And the FIFA experience also saw me work on digital content for Team Ghana in a pool of thousands of talent, while also working on features and special stories on Team Ghana. It was a real eye-opener for Super Sport. I continue my Super Picks journey, making television appearances as well as digital content for Super Sport. So all in all, I think it was a great tournament and a real eye-opener. Oh, the Qatar experience, it was surreal and also challenging. I have worked on projects at tournaments, but this was very different. The scale and also magnitude were so huge, you can get lost in it. So you need a lot of focus to execute everything that you plan. Seeing other journalists, broadcasters, and general content creators and the amount of work they were putting in encouraged me to even reach for more. At the International Broadcast Center and also most of the makeshift studios spread all over Doha, you couldn't help but appreciate the elaborate nature of the assignment and how each media or even individual was approaching this, and my mind was blown. So you had no option than to step up. My key lessons, the fact that it can always be done when you set your mind to it. Also, there are no limits to what you can achieve so long as you have the will to see it through. But most importantly, forgetting the naysayers and stick to your vision. You are the only one who understands it. What else? I think ingenuity, pace, and resolve, and also dedication are everything. And this is also a note to myself each and every day. So all I can say is see you at the next World Cup.